Look, it don't take me no time to get out of bond because I'm all that and some other shit. As a kid, I was hosting in clubs, you have no idea because I'm McLovin, bitch. I'm the same kid who would eat off the block and still getting food from the government. I go 30 for 30, the third I got 30, so now we just wait till the buzzer hit.
Welcome back to another episode of I'm Not Cappin podcast. It is the main event. We
Yes,
got Jay the
sir.
Cowboy in the building, and we got Josh and yours
Yeah,
truly. What it do?
it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's oh boy, it's a beautiful day. It's the night of champions. It's night of champions, fellas. And not only is it night of champions, but it's night of champions in the middle of the day because TKO doesn't know what booking is. So we're gonna do night of champions in the middle of the day. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do at night, but I'll tell you what we do during the day. It's night of champions. Oh, it's gonna be a great day.
Champions in the midday. Still being mid card.
And everyone's gonna be wearing a full bodysuit because it's in Riyadh.
So Josh, do you want me to do it to you early or later? I can.
Give me the bad news now.
You know what's crazy? Let me see if it still does this, right? So I looked up Night of Champions, right, on Google. And
like some soccer stuff or something like that.
No. It's even better than this.
Can Danhausen win a championship? Like that would make Night of Champions. Danhausen.
Let's see if it still does it. I don't know where this shit went. Hold on.
I'm trying to see what's going on.
Hold on.
You're over there cooking up something.
Hold on.
Is it gonna be
my Danhausen?
Hey Josh, is it about to be the Vince McMahon cook-up or a Triple H, a Hunter cook-up?
Yo, to be honest, I'd rather take the Triple H cook-up than the Vince, cause
nah, bring Vince back. I'm gonna keep saying it until it happens. Bring Vince back.
I don't know.
I'm tired of this. This Gen Z generation needs Vince. That's the problem. Everybody too damn soft. We need Vince now more than ever. To save wrestling now more than ever. We need Vince.
Me, I don't know. I was in those trenches back in
I was too.
2017, and oh gosh,
But think about it.
Go back to that.
Think about it though. 2018, 2017, right? When Vince and then the wheels are starting to fall off. Think about it. What happened after Vince left? COVID. That's what happened. COVID and everyone got soft. Like all of that happened after Vince.
All right. So my bad, John. So let's see if it refocuses, right? I had looked up Night of Champions, right, on my phone.
And it told you who wins?
It says Jey Uso defeats Obafemi.
I'm upset, man.
I've been seeing rumors on the dirt sheets that they're keeping that match heavily under wraps, like nobody knows what's going on. And I'm like it makes me feel like that's where we're headed to. Like the fact that this match is so hush hush right now. Nobody knows what's going on, what's the plan, who's going over. If Brock's in Saudi Arabia, like by now we would have seen like pictures of Brock in Saudi Arabia or something like that. Like it's been under wraps. So I'm hoping the best option for them, honestly, is Obo goes over. Something happens with Solo and LA Knight with Jay. And then we get Oba doubleheader. Night 1, he gets Brock out the way. Night 2, he goes after the World Heavyweight Championship. That's the best option. If
that would be beautiful. That's not going to happen.
If anything outside of that happens, I'm seriously gonna lose it. Like I'm like up to here when it comes because they have the big three right in their palm of their hands. They have the big three.
So
like us, they just been, I don't know. They just feel like they need to keep going with Jay.
So, Josh, I'm gonna ask you: do you have it in your possession right now? Do you have it? You have it?
Nah,
Because later on tonight, you're going to lose it. You're not going to have it. And you see, how I set you up. See,
I'm a,
that's not gonna happen. Oh no, 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 my friend, because you want it to happen. See, you want Oba. The world wants Oba to be the ruler, to be the king. So that's exactly why we're not gonna give it to you. Exactly why. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let Jay Uso, right, the Yeet Man, 4 letters, one word. Ugh. We're
I
gonna
just
let him beat Oba. Why? Because Oba cannot be beaten except for if we like you more. Then
let
he can be beaten every time.
me just this one thing that's like really like inching my way towards Jay's probably gonna win. Monday, they're in the ring having a promo, and Jay's like, "Yeah, I'm about to run it back." Oba's like, "You run it back, son? Like it's I'm about to dead it." Runs it back in his face. Oba does nothing. Last night, right? The show leaked like Thursday. So last night SmackDown was on air, right? Since they're in overseas or whatever. They had a promo with Jay, Cody, Sammy, and Gunther. And I forgot. So I think it was Gunther. Jay was about to run it back. Gunther smacked that nigga. And I'm like, so we giving that to Gunther, but we can't give that to Oba. Y'all already made Oba look like a phony on camera on Monday. But Jay run it back in front of Gunther. Gunther's like, nah, I'm dead in that right now. Bop. And
And
that's
I
why I'm like,
mean,
oh,
that's
we had in there. That's what's
yeah,
giving me the inkling more. Oh, the slide low backhands in the promo, like,
yeah. Because when he
hmm,
said on Monday, when he said this your warning shot, bow. And all he said, I ain't gonna lie, was a cold line. When he said, you take your bullets and you give them to your cousin, that was cold. Other than that, though,
that was like the
it
one
was
upper hand he had
also
on him. And I was sitting there watching Raw, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, please don't let him run it back in your face. Like if it was me in that ring, I would have like get that out of here. This is
exactly,
serious.
exactly. Because what
And
you're
he just
not
sit there
gonna
like
do,
allowed to run it back.
right?
And I'm like, oh, all right.
What you not gonna do is play on my face. Yeah,
And then
nah.
he does it in front of
Come on,
Gunther.
let's go. Yeah, like
Gunther's smart enough to be like, nah,
nah,
what you thought this was?
nah. Exactly. I'm not him. That's what Gunther said. I'm not him. I'll beat your ass. I ain't
That's just
nice
giving
like
me the
boss.
inkling. But I hope, feel me, AI is just not AI in, and it's
Yeah.
wrong.
Hey Josh, that man Gunther gave him that clip from the movie Life. I ain't nice like boss. I will beat your ass. I'm not
Uh,
over. Don't play with me.
I hope that doesn't happen because I'm really Oba has been I like outside of like Roman changing into the Tribal G, bro. Oba has been like I'm putting my money behind that horse, like stamp approval done since NXT, since he arrived at NXT. Like that's been my guy, and I want him to succeed. And then I get LA Knight fans. I get LA Knight fans how they feel because it's like we have something, and it's like, oh, here you go, nah, here you go, nah.
LA Knight is
I
like,
don't know.
but I was telling Captive, LA Knight is like this generation of Stone Cold, but just like this generation is soft as shit, LA Knight is soft as shit. You know what I mean? Like every time LA Knight not to do anything great, and I feel like I say this every show. Let me talk to you. Ass whooping. Immediately after he says, let me talk to you. Immediately, expeditiously, they whoop their ass. And it's not funny anymore. I mean, it's still funny, but it's starting to get sad. I think I can watch it like 3 more times, max.
That's how I'm feeling. Like they fail over Femi. I'm done. I'm exiting. I'll focus my time all on AEW. That's all I gotta
So
say.
we don't switch over. We talked about Jay and Oba. I told you this, Josh. This was gonna happen, and you already know who's finna win the Queen of the Ring.
Stop. Stop. Don't do it.
This
No.
is setting up
No.
back to back peons as I was telling Jay, Josh, where I was like, you know what's so crazy? How Triple H and them are gonna stick it to us. We're literally gonna see this match twice. We're
Mhm.
gonna get it SummerSlam, and then whenever they do the Crown Jewel. So if
Yeah, you
anyone
got two
doesn't,
matches twice.
you're gonna get Liv versus Rhea twice.
No. No, you're gonna get no. You're gonna get Liv versus Io twice, and then Rhea versus Liv.
Liv
I,
is watching this girl. Then Liv's gonna face Rhea. Rhea's not gonna win that one. Then they're gonna go to Crown Jewel.
But then no, but
that's,
that would take the belt. That would take the belt from Rhea.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it does. No, at SummerSlam, yeah. So think about it, right?
Rhea's not losing the belt. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying Rhea goes over
Rhea's
at
gonna beat
SummerSlam,
Liv at
so Rhea's gonna
SummerSlam.
go over and
and
join.
then in Crown Jewel,
Yeah,
that would piss me off. And then, so you're saying Liv's gonna be the Crown Jewel Queen afterwards with unified belts? That would piss me off. I can see it though. Now
They're
that you say it
legitimately
like that, I
stat
can see it.
padding. That would be
Yeah.
legitimately stat padding in our faces. They're just stat padding the stat pad.
I mean, y'all tell me who y'all think, but it is
I
way
think
too obvious at this point.
so. The way the booking went, right, and I think you both can agree because you both are really knowledgeable of WWE, like especially like what we're seeing right now. They couldn't lose technically with the way they set this match up, right? So let's say you put Io over today. Then guess what you have next? You have Io versus Liv because Io is not going to challenge Rhea. Not going to challenge her best friend for the belt unless you turn heel. Unless you turn a heel for one of them, which I don't know why you would, but that would be, I'm not going to lie, that would be epic because the women's division needs it. Lyra as a heel sucks, right? That would be an epic heel turn for Io.
If
She
they
could
do
be by
like
herself.
I feel like it'll probably work if they do a double turn.
Yeah.
Something
Like, yeah.
happens with Judgment Day and Liv, and then Io turns heel. Well, they make
Yeah,
Liv
that would be
babyface.
that would be cool. That would be
They
cool.
could go that route. But I highly doubt it.
Like
I feel
Io,
like they're just gonna stick to their guns.
yeah, but I'm saying, think about though, if Io takes that full Oscar moment where Oscar turned heel forever, like Io transcends to that Oscar level. Like, you know what? No, I'm the baddest in Japan. Like I'm that. I'll be whatever champion I want to be. And then that would be cool. But I think that, Io goes over, and then you have Io and Liv twice. So Io and Liv today, Io goes over, and then Io and Liv at SummerSlam, the rematch. I think Liv goes over on that one and keeps the belt. And now you have I think they're gonna do Judgment Day. That's when the heel turns with them, possibly. But I feel because also Rhea's hurt too. Rhea hurt her knee and she's out indefinitely.
Yeah, I did see that. I don't know what they're gonna do with that belt.
Yeah,
Either.
she's out like I think it's a torn MCL or ACL. So like she's out indefinitely. So the
Yeah,
women's
they
division
got
is
to
going
strip
to
her
be
of that
carried.
title ASAP.
Yeah, if they're not, and they don't want to do that because of Rhea. So I feel like the women's division is going to be carried by the Liv, Judgment Day, Io drama, and the tag team titles. And that's why Lyra went heel because they knew Rhea's not coming back. So you got to give something to watch. Luckily, though, for the bulk of WWE, like the newer people that are just getting into it and stuff like that, they're only watching Raw, not SmackDown. You know what I mean? So those people don't miss Rhea because they're not seeing her because she's on SmackDown. So you can kind of hide the champ there and then bring her back. It's not like, and I mean, she could also get healthy, right? It's not like Naomi when she laid the title down because she was having a child, like she literally could not come back. There was no way to come back. Rhea could absolutely heal quickly and get back, and we're wishing, hopes, thoughts, and prayers that she does heal quickly and come back very soon. But yeah, I don't know. I think we're getting Liv Io twice, and I don't hate that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate that.
I don't know. tough. It's tough.
Mhm.
In the Liv Morgan era.
Like I said, they booked themselves into a very tight corner.
Mentioning that, our next segment here, we have a love triangle going on in SmackDown
Boy, do we. And Danhausen's
between
not a part of it.
Gunther, Cody, and Sami Zayn. What are they doing with Gunther? And why is Sami Zayn can't go disappear? Just I thought we were burying him after the Trick Williams, and that was gonna be it. No, you lose the trick and get in an elevated feud for no apparent reason.
He's Daniel Bryan, bro.
That's
He's Daniel
disrespectful.
He's
Bryan.
the
No,
worst version of Daniel
no,
Bryan.
I'm saying no. But
Daniel
okay, but think
Bryan.
about it. No, but think about it, right? Remember earlier when I said LA Knight is this generation's Stone
That
Cold,
was
but this generation,
disrespectful
but
too. I
no,
didn't say
listen,
that.
but this generation is soft. Therefore, their Stone Cold is soft. This generation, once again, is soft. Therefore, their Daniel Bryan is a hoe, being Sami Zayn. And I like Sami Zayn, but I'm starting to hate Sami Zayn
No,
now.
I've told you this
I'm starting to hate Sami
freaking
Zayn. I'm not gonna lie.
useless. There's there's no character development with him.
I
And
like the
then
music though. I love Sammy's music.
I
Though.
don't give a
It
fuck
puts you
about
in
this. See,
a
that's
great
the reason
mood.
Cody Rhodes is the champion. Because of the damn music.
It puts
Like,
you in a
we
great
gotta
mood.
get to a point. I don't care who. I don't
Puts you
care.
in a great mood. I told you
I
he's a
do
bad
not
wrestler.
care.
I
Are
told
we
you
in
he's
the
a bad
business
wrestler.
of? Are we in the business of music, or is the in ring in the mic?
If that sells tickets, then we're putting asses in seats. Okay, like I'm sorry, but that's what we're doing now. You already know that the booking in WWE is horrible. Why are we acting like the music does not affect the booking? Why are we acting like that? How many
I mean,
fans do you know?
Keep it 100. I mean, only their top stars got the fire music. Only their top stars got the fire music. That's really it. Other than that, everybody else's music is buns, pure buns.
Exactly.
Or they switched it up.
Exactly, bro.
But
Exactly.
I'm with you on this one. I still don't feel like the problem with Sammy is it's too late. It's too late. They had from what, like 2016 to like now. We're in 2026. From 2016 to the big 2-6, they had ample opportunity to put Sammy in the main event team, and they kept getting cold with him. That's the problem. They keep getting hot with people, and then they get cold. They get hot, then they get cold. They get hot, then they get cold. And then they feel like, oh well, now is the right time to pull the trigger. And by the time they pull the trigger, we're like, yo, bro, I'm uninvested at this point.
Mhm.
And then they wonder why everybody's turning on A-stars, or why everybody rocking with the heels more than the baby faces. It's because y'all get hot and cold with them. Y'all don't know how to properly book a proper story. And you have IWC, you have people like us sitting here literally cooking you up ideas to be like, hey, this is what we want. But you want to be different and to prove, hey, yo, you could book a show. You know, this is why we booking the show and y'all not here. Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Calm. And I get it. You know, I mean, I know that the innards, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, come on. Like, common sense is common sense. It's right there. All you got to do is just follow the pinpoints. And with Sammy,
Yeah.
they haven't followed the pinpoint. And now they're feeling like any point from now until if Sammy ever wins a world title, bro, nah, he better be a hot potato champion. Like, I want him
But
to
that would make him a grand
win that
slam.
title and get cashed on.
Yeah, that would make him a grand slam though.
Sheamus should have been a grand slam before.
I mean,
Zayn.
no. I agree. I'm just saying that's like the thought. I've learned at this point with the way WWE is going, I can have a great idea, throw that shit away, right? And whatever I see, make it as stupid as possible. Sami Zayn, Grand Slam champion. Like, think about it, right? When Sammy was going up against Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble, right? Sammy was undefeated in Riyadh. He lost. I guarantee you they bring it up today. I guarantee you they bring it up that he's only lost one time, and it was in a singles match. He's never lost in a. I guarantee you they bring it up today.
So
Why? Because it's
that
stupid.
pad is that pad?
No, but like Josh, I think that's where we're headed. Like I think the stupidity is where we're headed. You know, we're not doing anything that means anything because that would make sense. Logic be damned. We're doing whatever's good for the business. And what's good for the business is whoever paying us to go there. Why do we keep going to Riyadh? Because them Saudis are paying for us to be there. Just saying, but like some of these bookings don't make like bro, they were that Euro tour. Don't get me wrong. I love WWE on the Europe tour. I do. I do like watching it like right when I get out of work. Like that's awesome, right? I don't have to wait all day. It doesn't interfere with like Monday Night Football during football season. It's great, right? But at the same time, you're going to places in Europe no one cares about. You are. Like, you're not like the O2 Arena last week. That was cool, but like you're going to where what's his name? Where Finn Balor is from? No one cares. No one cares where Finn Balor's from. I'm sorry, and I like Finn Balor. I don't hate him, but you know what I mean. Like you're going to off and obscure places trying to reach your brand, and that's how you're selling it. But let's be real, they're paying you the most, and that's why you're doing it. So if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, and that's how I feel like we need to judge WWE now.
But even in that case, Cody's still not losing the belt. So I don't even understand the even waste. Like this is the main thing. Like me and Josh were talking about weeks ago, and the scary part they're finna do, and I hope I'm wrong, but we've seen this before. Well, that's why I said I think Oba's gonna lose. Josh, who's the only other person to beat Gunther cleanly on a brand stage is Jey Uso. But at the same token, okay, this is how I look at the hierarchy of stupidity. You got LA Knight, who's never in anything meaningful. Sami Zayn's in everything. He was in the Bloodline. He gets shipped. He's in everything.
Honorary
if you really think about it. Everything he's in. And then above that is Jey Uso. I understand the Jey Uso thing because the movement got very strong. Now, if you want to compare that to Daniel Bryan, okay, fine.
Yeah,
but the problem is the lack of execution. To me personally, this second Bloodline trip should have been people under him and like, hey, we didn't forget what you did, Roman. And Roman is trying to fit back in. And every time Roman tries to capitalize, Jey Uso and them, remember what he used to do to Jimmy? And he gets everyone's on Jey, and Jey is fighting to be the tribal chief.
Instead of Jacob,
then
that would have been good.
A different feud because now you can actually build this Jey and Roman. But Roman he's coming back to take his empire, and he's knocking them all off one by one each pay-per-view, and he's building this whole thing, and then they eventually bow down to Roman. Now, to me, that would have been very great booking there. But it is what it is. Like, I'm just very disappointed. As much as I hated Gunther, and Jay will tell you I hated Gunther.
He does. He really
then
does.
I realized this is not this man's fault.
You talking about Walter? Walter's a great guy.
They have dropped
Walter is a
great
guy.
And I am scared to say this. I really think he's going to get lost in the blender.
He might be done.
After
this might be it.
I hope the reports aren't true, but
unless he retires,
Drew or Orton is coming back, and they're gonna jump Gunther, and then Gunther has nowhere to go from here
until Brock retires. Yes. Even then, I think Oba is gonna get to retire him. I don't think they're gonna.
I genuinely believe Brock messed up. Him pulling off that stunt at Mania threw a monkey wrench literally in the whole creative plans for everybody.
Yeah, because everyone had to switch.
Think Brock exercised his creative control and was like, I'm not going against Gunther. And they had to literally now pivot everybody else on the card for Brock. I think that's generally the issue.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. If Gunther retires Brock, Brock is in the same breath as like Goldberg, AJ, and John, and you know he hates John the most, like creatively, right? So at that point, can you really say that Brock, like you can't? Who's better? You both got beat by the same guy. You both got put down by the same dog, you know. And I feel like that creatively, that like you said, it threw a huge monkey wrench, like the mother of all monkey wrenches in there, because now we don't have a direction. And to what Kat was saying, you know what would even would add a little spice to what you just said? If Jay switched Jay out with Solo, Jimmy paired with his little brother, and Jay's the outsider. And Jay is outside pulling the strings and throwing a wrench in the bloodline. That would have been must see TV. If you really kept the main event Jay Uso as the main event Jay Uso, and I don't give a damn who you got. I don't care if you got my twin brother. I don't care if you got my little brother. Hell, I don't care if you go and get Zilla, because Zilla's supposed to sign WWE soon. I don't care who you got. I'm on this side, and Roman, you're over there. If they would have did that, cinema.
But the problem
Because Jay's the only one that beat him, that beat Roman, straight up. He's the only one that he's the only one in the bloodline that beat Roman straight up. But this Solo feud, Solo doesn't got the chops. I like Solo, but he doesn't. He is not built up enough to beat Roman. It's literally the Roman Empire all over again.
I really think Solo has the most untapped potential out of all of them, but they just don't allow him to. They don't allow him to reach his peak. But go ahead, Josh.
I was gonna say to add on to, or piggyback off of that. I think Solo's momentum got dead in the water when Jacob come in, and that's where everybody was screaming. They were like, "It's way too early to bring Jacob, because if you bring Jacob, Jacob's gonna overshine Solo, because Jacob has the it factor." And just to, like I said, piggyback off what y'all discussing with Jay running the bloodline, I feel like they're setting up Jacob to be the one behind the scenes to break the bloodline from within, and we could see Jay possibly be second fiddle to Jacob or something. I do feel like we're heading towards like a fatal 4-way bloodline match in some capacity with the bloodline.
But that
it's like they're teasing so many things. They're teasing like a bloodline feud. They're teasing Roman and Cody, the double champion scenario. Even with the Queen of the Ring tournament, we have a scenario for a double champion for to have double champions again.
Yo, Josh, oh my God, you just gave me the greatest idea.
We're heading towards that, and they have so many possibilities. It's like they want to throw us off their scent and be like, I really don't know what's gonna happen. But at the same time, they go with their guns and they do the mundane stuff. They do, we were expecting this the whole time, stunt. And I don't know, it's a weird. The company's in a weird spot with all this. Like, especially, I feel like tonight is one of like the only nights where it's anticipated, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't really need to watch this show. I could be fine without watching it. So it's like that weird position right now. And I don't know. Punk is in the mix. It's so many factors. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna let them do them
and watch it. No, but Josh, you literally made the greatest, like one of the greatest matches we could see. Right? You just said it. They put themselves in a little pigeonhole, right? With the bloodline and the possibility. What if Jay wins King of the Ring? Watch, right? Watch these dominoes fall. He beats Cody at SummerSlam. At Crown Jewel, The OTC decrees, you will submit to me your belt. And Jay says, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm the champ too. And he sixed Jacob on Jay the week before. That would be epic. I think that may be the only way in my eyes right now that you can save this bloodline feud, this faction before it becomes out of control and just a steamroll throughout the entire, roster. That may be the only thing. But do you know how peak that would be?
Like I said, they have to play their cards correctly.
Yeah.
And very clear. And at the same token, I don't think nobody's ready to see a double champion again. It's been 4, 5, 6 years since we last had a double champion, which
it was Roman. Yeah, it was Roman.
I think the issue with that is, I think the issue is because we know how much talent is behind everything. And once you do the double champion, you're indicating that person's finna have that belt for forever and forever and forever.
And they're better than everyone.
And it's just too much talent behind the scenes. Yeah. I know we just talked about Solo. Y'all think the MFTs they staying on the roster?
No, I think Tala and Tama are done.
I think Tama is the only one that could possibly stick around due to the money, because I've been watching Tama for years, and Tama don't care nothing about but money. Tala, he's in my eyes, ever since watching Tala in New Japan, he's still green. He still needs to learn how to move like a giant. I feel like he don't know how to properly move like a giant yet. Yeah. And also that I don't think he has a lot of in-ring, callous, that the awareness to what to do. He's him skipping NXT, I feel like was a not so good decision. Just throwing him in the main roster, because even watching him in New Japan, he never had matches in the ring. He was always on the outside, playing as the outside big threatening manager. And like I said, NXT probably could have made him more in-ring callous. So I think Tom is going to be the only one there in the next, 2 to 3 years.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Tala, he's muscle, right? He's not a wrestler. He's, like you said, the manager role. He's muscle. He's not gonna be. He's Paul Heyman without the words and the talking. He's just the muscle. He's going he can put down a ruler. You saw what he did to Oba during the beginning of the King of the Ring match in that Fatal 4-Way. Kid got talent. He's got a lot of talent. Like you said, he's green. He's wet behind the ears. You know what I'm saying? He's like a Bambi when you put him in the ring. He doesn't really know what to do. It looks awkward. It looks clunky. It looks like, a 2x4 moving around out there. It's not smooth. It's not fluid. It really looks bad. But it could be great. It could be Samoan Big Show if he figured it out. It really could be.
Him missing NXT, I feel like NXT and that Shawn having those minds around could have helped them, propelled them. That's what gave Solo the tool to be Solo today. But I feel like him skipping out, and I hope they don't do it with Zilla either. I feel like
that's the thing that they're trying to sign Zilla to WWE. I hope he goes to NXT first, because if he doesn't, maybe Zilla's ready, and I've seen a lot of Zilla that says that he is ready. But when those lights come on and they hand you that mic and you got to be on the mic and in the ring, I'm going to be honest, I love Jey Uso. We all know this on this show. I love Jey Uso. Jey Uso's terrible on the mic. He's god-awful on the mic. It hurts my ears to listen to Jey.
He has his moments.
He has his moments. But when let me tell you something, Goose. You sound like a Baptist preacher that's about to tune up for no reason. I hate it. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it.
We got a couple. We don't do a little yay or nay real quick on these next 3 topics here. Is the tag team division complete dumpster fire?
Women's or men's?
Yeah,
Both.
Both? Yes, both.
yeah,
Both.
both.
Yay.
Bro, I told,
Yay.
they have some nerve. They have some nerve talking about where the Eternals are talking about. Oh, we don't know why the tag team division's like this. Y'all fired half of y'all division. How the
Yeah.
Um, Seth Rollins, this generation's Shawn Michaels.
Yes, and I love it.
Yeah,
Oh, I love it. I love
not
it.
a one-to-one copy, but the closest.
Yeah, I love it too.
If AJ would have kept going longer, it would have been AJ.
He's Seth Rollins is like he is the heartbreak kid for this generation. He is. Like you said, not one to one. There will never be another Shawn Michaels. But if I had to carbon Timu copy one, Seth Rollins. Easy. And he
All
fits the
right,
bill.
I'm about to give y'all 5 superstars, and y'all tell me these are the top 5 guys. Y'all, yeah or nay? I got Obi, Roman, Cody, Seth, Trick.
Pick one out of them.
No, just
No,
are
he
those the
said,
top
is
5
that five? Is
superstars?
that it?
Yeah,
I would
Or
say so, yeah.
I would agree. I would agree.
Yeah. I don't have any complaints there. As
Those are
much as
the
I want to. I want to, but I can't. I think me and Josh are kind of having the same thing. I want to find something wrong with that list, but
yeah,
but
can't.
it really isn't. Yeah, it really isn't. Maybe
so
Javon, maybe later on in life,
I
maybe
think
we
he's
revisit this. But
I got a couple hot takes before I sign off on my whole little spill. I am openly gonna I am scared of this Trick versus Ricky Saints match.
me too.
I
Ricky Saints is
hope,
about to win.
Josh, I hope we are not gonna waste the biggest superstar the WWE has had in a long time. I understand Ricky Saints is a made man, but
He's trash.
he
He's trash.
I want when Trick drops the US, I think it don't make no sense for him coming back down there. It's
Mm-mm.
time to let him go all the way up there. But that being said, the top is already still all
Muddy.
a mess.
It's
I
muddy.
don't want them to put him up there and he just gets lost in the sauce. What is your thoughts? I just have a sneaky feeling they're gonna do some stupid shit.
Josh, you can go first.
For me, I have no issues, and this is the only way I'll have no issues with Trick dropping the US to Ricky. The only way they can pull that off is Ricky wins over Trick. Trick takes, I'll probably say like a month off. You know what I'm saying? Let him do his honeymoon with Lash. Have Yachty strike a deal for him to move over to Raw, and then let him. Not let him go for the IC stat pad Trick, and then at some point because if they keep him on SmackDown and he lose, we both can agree he is not touching that WWE Championship for a minute. And like to keep the ice, to keep the keep it going hot, move him over to Raw, let him go for the IC. I wouldn't mind him beating Penta. Penta's not really doing anything. Sad to say, but Penta's not really doing anything with the IC. So you move Trick over, makes him more of a heel because he's starting to lean over to a babyface. Have him beat Penta, give him that heat again, and then have the IC run. So you have US and IC on his stat, and then whenever he drops the IC, I can see him going for the World Heavyweight Champion because he's not touching the WWE Champion for a hot minute. Cody, Roman, Oba possibly in the mix, Jay possibly, Sami in the mix. he's gonna get lost in the shuffle. The best option for him, move over to Raw, take the month off, go over to Raw with Yachty, have him work Mondays, IC, then the World Heavyweight Championship by this time around next year, or if not, late December of next year.
Jay?
I have a TV shattering feeling. And I say TV shattering because I feel like that is what I will do once I see Ricky Saints win. Ricky Saints winning is like that plant guy beating Canelo Alvarez. No one knows who the hell it is, but we know who Canelo is. You know what I mean? Like that's the feel I have
Talking
for
about
it.
Caleb Plant.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know that. I didn't know the hell his first name was.
You don't know, but I see what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, like, but we know who Canelo Alvarez is.
Well,
You
people
can
know who
walk down
Caleb
the
Plant
street.
is.
You can walk
You know
down
who
the
Caleb
street
Plant is.
and find 5 people that know who Canelo Alvarez. But I don't give a damn how many streets you walk. Don't nobody know who Caleb Plant is. Caleb Plant, mama don't know who Caleb Plant is. That is how this feels with Trick Williams and Ricky Saints. Your common WWE like viewer does not know who Ricky Saints is. But Trick Williams is a household name. Now, and he like you said, the glow is hot, the iron's hot. That's Wolf that trick. That's Mr. Lemon Pepper Stepper. Okay? Whoop that. And I have that TV breaking feeling that he is going to lose. And even more so, I have another TV that I'll shatter later on feeling that he's going to stay on SmackDown. And why do I believe that? Because I believe that would lose him in the shuffle, like you both just said and eloquently put. And I just believe that's where we're headed. All these stars, like, and maybe Kat said this like a few months ago with the nations, Javon, Oba, Trick, Carmella. Maybe that's how we get to this, and that would be a miracle from God. Maybe
I'm
that's how we
with
get to
you.
this.
But we got Tiffany versus Jade. I feel like this match can go either way. I would like to see, as much as I love Tiffany for other reasons, but Jade,
It's Tiffy time.
I would like them to actually start building her the right way. Give her the US belt. Let her do her little thing with her little fashion. What's your expectations?
I like Jade
Um,
over. I'm good with it.
I rather Jade. I feel like Jade needs to get the steam rolling again. I feel like after losing to Rhea, she lost a lot of the steam. So I feel like best way to get her back is have her go over Tiffy.
I
Um,
also would give a caveat that this is one of them like Maxine Dupree matches. I don't really give a damn. Personally, I don't really care either way.
but the next match I think is actually going to be the match of the night. I really think that Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker has a very 5-star potential
Mhm.
for many different reasons. I just hope. I really don't care who goes over at this point because I was very high on Braun, but I'm just facing the reality of Braun's gonna get lost in the sauce, and he's just gonna be one of those things. But I think this is the match of the. I think this is the match of the night. That's just my little 2 cents.
I think that's what they were going for, is that being the match of the night, so they could kind of screw us over with this King of the Ring tournament.
I'm gonna have to go the opposite. I don't think it's gonna be match of the night. Reason being the steel cage. They do flippy floppy booking when it comes to the steel cage. It's you can climb out and win, or you can walk out the door and win, and all this extraness. It has the potential for a lot of interferences to happen. For as far as match of the night, I think the match of the night is going to be that what is it triple threat between Gunther, Cody, and Sami. That's my match of the night. But for Seth and Braun, I feel like Seth is going to go over, but we're going to see a lot of interferences. which is gonna bring the match quality down for me.
I got
That
you.
always brings the match quality up for me at this point with the booking that's been. I just like to see who's coming out. You know what I mean? Why not?
We're gonna get another masked man. We
Yeah.
ain't seen enough.
Yeah, and it's like, come on now. It's like
Yeah.
it feels like
Please.
they seen what they did with with WrestleMania 40 with all like John Cena and they just keep running back that same play, think it's gonna do something, but it's really not.
Hey,
This
cat.
needs to be the funeral of the blink.
Cat.
Please.
Look,
Let's just
I
let
agree.
Seth win. The blink is gone. We
hey,
can
cat.
Wrap it
yes.
up,
Cat.
That's it.
put the
Hey,
fries
Josh.
in the bag.
Josh. No. Not put the fries in the bag. Hear me out. Because we've already made good bookings. But how funny would this be? I know you both would be mad about it, but how funny would this be if they're in the steel cage and it's going back and forth and the blink comes out and then you hear, I know your hunger. I know your dreams. And CM Punk comes out for no damn reason. Do you know how funny that would be? Like at that point, good job. Good job, WWE.
You what?
Because this doesn't make any sense. That would be amazing. Honestly, I'm here for the chaos at this point. I don't want a good match anymore. Why not bring CM Punk back in the most meaningless match he can come back in? Why not?
Like I don't even know what can. I think we're gonna see Bronson Reed return.
That's why I just bring CM Punk back. Why not? Why not?
Bronson Reed's the only for me. I'm like Bronson Reed's the only person that can save all of
Josh,
this,
you
in my
better not
opinion.
speak that to the existence. Just let them die. Just let them
No,
die.
I
Just let
agree.
it
no.
all die.
You know what? Let Bronson Reed come in and low key just turn on Braun,
Yeah,
Paul,
and be on
and
Seth's
all of
team.
them and be on Seth's team. Might as
Yo,
well.
that would be lit.
Might
That
as
would be
well.
lit.
Let him
That
join
would be
Seth again.
awesome.
Be like, you know what? Paul Heyman didn't do a damn thing for me.
Y'all didn't call me
Feel
when
me?
I was hurt. Y'all ain't come see about a
None of
brother
that.
in the hospital. Seth came to see a brother in the hospital. But I love it. Josh, no notes. I love it. No notes.
At this point, hey man,
Pop
because
marks.
Bronson need to dip away, especially if he reinvented himself. Like apparently he lost a ton of weight.
Hmm.
He needs to let him go. He needs to let him go with Seth. He don't even have to go with Seth. He could just come back and run roughshod on everybody. Like, yeah, I'm done with all of this.
Kind of like they did
What's
with
up with
Rusev.
it?
Kind of
Yeah,
like they
just
did with
really
Rusev.
what's up with it, and it just destroy everybody in bounds.
Hmm.
Just tsunami, literally tsunami, Montez, Dawkins, Braun,
All of them. Okay, hold on. Now I
Austin,
like Tez.
Seth.
Don't tsunami Tez. I like Tez.
Just put all of them like run roughshod and just have the there's a big bad. There's a big
Yeah.
bad on the roster. Feel
Yeah,
me?
just run through. I do like that though. Run through the entire match and leave. Don't say anything
Just
else.
dip.
Just
Like, yeah,
walk
I'm out
out.
of here.
I'm out.
All right. I've been waiting for this.
Danhausen.
Dear WWE and TKO,
Oh boy, here we
before I
go.
get into my lovely clip of the week because it's entertainment, can we please release Miz from this damn? He's great with Danhausen, but him and Kit, this is such disrespectful. I don't, Josh. I may think I'm crazy. I am out on Kit. I don't like him. It's corny. It's cheesy. I don't like Kit. I want to use Miz with something else. Miz and Trick would be a great feud. Use the future Hall of Famer into something like him and Danhausen are great, but I don't. Only reason I don't like it is the fact that Danhausen isn't necessarily wrestling, so like that.
He's just out there to
And
be out.
like if we're gonna let him feud with someone or they have the little stupid shit, at this point, put Damian Priest and freaking R-Truth with Danhausen, and then it can be some must-see TV. Because the tag team titles is already a joke. And it just be comedy on comedy. But let the Miz actually, I feel like he deserves something. Like the last 2-3 years, he hasn't done it. Like he's not been able to really display everything he can do. and now you have him running with Kit. That like we're
What
gonna
if he's
forget
out of
about
gas?
Kit.
What if Miz is out of
In
gas?
6 months, we're not gonna be worried about Kit. But it just pisses me off.
What if Miz is out of gas though?
He got gas.
Like, bro, you gotta think.
I feel like Miz is waiting. Miz been pulling out the bag as recent years, showing like, yeah, I don't really wrestle. Like,
no,
I
I mean, I know that, but you guys like, dude, we're like us three. We are like getting near our 30s. We grew up watching The Miz. He doesn't have a lot left in the tank. As much as we want, it's closer to the end than it is the beginning, is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
but
what if he doesn't have
him
that?
put
What if
him
he doesn't have
over.
that every Friday night? What if he
Have
does
him
not have
put people over?
I mean, I
What
can
is
see
the
that,
point with
but
him and Kit Wilson? What is Kit Wilson getting out of this?
I didn't even.
yeah, he's
I don't even.
so out of this. To be honest,
I only know Kit Wilson because of Danhausen. I'm not lying to you. Kit Wilson's not people to me. He's not people. I don't. Kit Wilson's like a guy that's just there. Like, you know what I say? He's people. Like, oh, it's like a Jey Uso, a Roman Reigns. Hey, Kit Wilson's not people to me. He's like a thing that's just kind of like a gnat. You know, it won't go away and it just flies in your house. And you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at Kit Wilson.
yeah, I'm ready for Miz to get out that vortex. It was funny and cool for like, you know, the 2 weeks.
It was funny for about 2 months. I'm not gonna lie.
It was cool. It was cool. But now it's like
they're just dragging it.
Y'all dragging it now. Like put at this point that Priest and R-Truth need to drop them titles and separate. Let Damian Priest do his own thing, because I'm a firm, you know, Damian Priest fan. Like, he ain't all that, but he has potential to be all that.
Or
separate him from R-Truth and let R-Truth Danhausen, feel me? Like, let them two run them up.
now, if they had that with the tag team,
that would be
I'm
awesome.
not gonna lie,
That'd be awesome.
I would
Cinema.
take it. Just give me R-Truth and Danhausen. I don't care. The division's a joke anyway, so it just be comedy on comedy.
But you know what? I'm gonna take both of you's thing. Put what you call it, Danhausen and R-Truth on Raw and let them torment division. Yo, that you can't tell me that wouldn't be funny. That'd be funny for months. Put R-Truth and Danhausen on Raw and let them torment division. That would be chef's kiss. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Can you imagine Paul Heyman and that little vein coming out every week?
Paul's not even with them.
He'll be back. It's Paul. Paul like that ex that never leave you, that always come back. That's Paul Heyman. He coming back. Don't you worry.
Know a joke.
No, he's coming back though.
Before we get out of here, I know we're on a little tight window here. Everyone wants to get to Night and Champions. We'll definitely
champions of the day.
Mid of night. But
that's crazy.
This is Jay, this is my favorite segment of the show.
It's my favorite segment.
Roll the tape.
Roll it.
Due to the most must-see WWE television show of all time, welcome to Danhausen TV. And my guest, the Legion of Danhausen. Hello, the Miz. How do you feel about Danhausen replacing you on your own TV show? Awesome! And let's give it up for the hometown boy, Kip Wilson. And my friend, how do you feel about Los Garzas destroying Danhausen's experiments? Toxic, toxic, toxic! Absolutely, I agree.
Well, I guess they're coming to collect. Well, good. That's what Danhausen deserves for lobotomizing two of our top superstars. He didn't lobotomize, he shot them. Just like you did JD McDonough on Monday. I wonder if JD ever got to the doctor. I sure hope so. Well, how much money does Danhausen actually owe these two guys? I believe it's in the range of $6 figures. And look at this. Angel and Berto aren't going to stand for it any longer. Well, they go after the The Miz and Kit Wilson, who have absolutely no idea what's going on here or where they're at. Danhausen better do that disappearing act right now that he does. Well, Danhausen's got some backup. See, no hard feelings by Matt Cardona. He got shot too, didn't he?
It's Zack Ryder.
Begin with.
Okay, gentlemen, that's quite enough. Everybody just hold up. Now, I don't exactly know what this is, but I do know that it needs to end sooner rather than later. And seeing as how at least 4 of you are in some sort of condition to compete, I've booked a tag team match. Danhausen and Matt Cardona versus Los Garza and London Town. That starts right now.
And I am here to welcome you to the...
But the Danhausen clip of the week. Once again, like I said, the kid's been gold. He's been, I would just...
Very evil. Very nice. Very evil.
I'm just tired of seeing the Miz and Kit with him. I hope we can just keep progressing through with the skits, but it'd be interesting to see, man. Any final words of Night of Champions?
Champions of the midday. The only thing I ask of the WWE, and I ask is, as a fan, as a lifelong fan, as a childhood fan, as a grown man now, do not, and as much as I love Jey Uso, do not kill the one thing that can actually be it, that can actually be the next dominant, unmovable force, a force of nature, the ruler. Do not kill him right now, because if you make him lose today, no one in the WWE will ever believe that he is unstoppable. I don't give a damn how many steel chairs he bounces off of. I don't give a damn about how many finishers he deflects. I don't care about Tala Tonga kicking him in the chest and he taking it, eating that and standing back up. If he loses to Jey, Superman is no longer invincible. He's no longer invincible. And you're going to kill him. And there's nothing you can do to bring him back. The same way we all felt when Brock lost to Oba. That's it. We have a new Superman. Don't kill him in the first years. That's me coming humbly and as a fan, do not kill Superman today. Because if you do, that's unforgivable. And that's, we can't do anything about it.
I express the same sentiments. I just asked to hope for a decent show, you know, a little bit more in-ring action. As far as booking wise, Oba needs to go over like this. If y'all wasn't gonna put Oba over, he should have been in the tournament to begin with. Let's not pull the trigger on Sami Zayn. I'm done over. But we're not doing that. It's either Cody.
It would be an easy run for. It would be a short match for Oba if he did.
Boy, you imagine we get Jey Uso with a dub and Sami Zayn?
I ain't gonna lie. I would probably throw my TV in a river and then shoot it.
Yeah, count me out. Like I'm legit. Like
I might stop coming on this
ESPN
show.
Subscription.
I might stop coming on this show.
Or if it's y'all said ESPN.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be on this show anymore if that happens.
The first hour Brock comes back and then leaves.
Yo.
I'm saying this now. Hey, if we get a Sammy Jey for the Sammy versus Jey for the Undisputed, this will be my last show. And if it is, I love you guys. I love the fans. I appreciate you rocking with the Cowboy. If we get Sammy versus Jey, this will be my last show. I mean that. This will be my last main event show. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out.
I mean, I mean, we could go right over to AEW. You know,
Nah,
they cooking up
catch
some of
me
those.
on the catch me on the I'm Not Cappin sports show or the rap show. I'm done. I'm done with the main event. I'm out. I quit.
Josh, he a loyalist. He ain't gonna come to AEW. He a loyalist.
Nah, I'm done. Yeah, that's it, bro. It's over. I don't want no more, sir. No more, please, Garcon. I've had enough.
But I just hope for a good show. You know, smart bookings. You know, like I said, Oprah is must win. Cody, it can be Cody or Gunther winning that WWE Championship. As far as the Queen tournament, they already booked themselves in the pigeonhole. They could do whatever. Seth Rollins needs to go over. No more vision. And that's
Hey,
it
Cat.
for me.
Cat, I'm gonna say one last thing before we get out of here. One last thing. If we can have Gunther, because you just brought that name up, Josh, if we can have Gunther win like 33 matches in a row, why the hell can't Oba do it? He's stronger, he's bigger, he's faster, he's younger, he's more electrifying, he's more must-see TV, he's box office. I understand that that's logic, and that's not what TKO deals in, but that
Oba's
doesn't make any
black.
sense to me. That's true too. Never mind. Take that rant out there. You can throw that one out. You don't even have to clip
Oba's
that one.
black.
You take that out.
So
Well, what?
I just hope
Lord.
Oba double header for Oba for SummerSlam.
Give me 1 second here before we close.
Oh boy. I'm just saying, Josh. I'm with you. Like, you can't kill Superman before he gets to be super. You can't. If you kill Superman, who do we have to look to? Like that. At that point, we have to look at Roman. Roman is Superman now, and he has a Legion of Doom, and that only spells horrible for the WWE.
I just, like I said, I've been since Oba walked in those doors, been a huge fan of what he's been doing, and right now is the perfect opportunity to, like I said, build the big three.
Mm-hmm.
Build the big three. We have 3
And I
stars.
saw, yeah, and I mean, and you have 3 stars in Oba, Javon, and Trick that the world wants. They all 3 of them have a movement. They have people behind them. Like, it is a must see. When Javon Evans comes on my TV on Mondays, I'm bouncy. Because why not? We going out. Where we going,
Hey,
Michael Cole?
pause.
Outside.
Hey, hold on. No, that was crazy.
Yo,
No,
that's
that
I thought you were doing
was
something.
crazy.
I thought you were doing
Crazy.
something. I
Hold
thought
on.
you were doing something.
But guess what?
Do not make that the clip of the week.
When he comes to my TV, I'm bouncing. That is
I'm
crazy.
bouncy, not ing. C. Don't make that the clip of the week.
Josh, Jay,
I'm upset. This might be my last show.
It's I'm Not Cappin podcast. It's the main event. Lion is skill, Cappin is not. But guess what's going to happen? Y'all know what time it is. He's going to win.
Hey.
I'm not.
Don't let us. One word.